Destiny swapping in Rapunzel, The Stolen Life, welcome back. I am Adeline Atlas, 11 times published author, and this is the Destiny swapping series. The story of Rapunzel is a textbook example of destiny theft through deception, control, and emotional manipulation. Unlike Cinderella, where the protagonist was physically blocked from her destiny, Rapunzel's destiny was stolen from her at birth. She was kidnapped, isolated, and manipulated into believing the false reality created by her captor. Her story represents a deeper level of energy harvesting, where the rightful heir is not only replaced, but is also used as a resource to sustain the thief. 1. The ultimate destiny swap. Rapunzel's birthright was stolen. In the original fairy tale and the Tangled adaptation, Rapunzel was born a princess, meant for a life of royalty, love, and power. Key moments of the destiny swap. Rapunzel's magical hair has healing properties, a divine gift tied to her birthright. Mother Gothel, an aging woman, steals her to exploit this power. Gothel raises Rapunzel in isolation, making her believe that she is incapable of surviving the outside world. Rapunzel's identity is erased. She is convinced she is just an ordinary girl with no rightful place outside the tower. This is a perfect example of how energy thieves operate in real life. They identify someone with favor, isolate them, and manipulate them into believing they are powerless without their captor. 2. Where consent was given. Through trickery. For a destiny swap to fully work, the true heir must be mentally reprogrammed into believing they are not who they truly are. Mother Gothel didn't just lock Rapunzel away. She brainwashed her into believing that leaving the tower would destroy her. Step 1. Isolation and dependency. Mother Gothel never physically chained Rapunzel. She conditioned her mind. She created a false sense of love and protection, making Rapunzel dependent on her. Rapunzel was taught to fear the outside world, believing it was full of danger and betrayal. This mirrors how manipulative people isolate those with potential, convincing them that they are nothing without them. Step 2. Manipulation through false love. Mother Gothel repeatedly reinforced that she was the only one who truly loved Rapunzel. She used verbal abuse disguised as humor, constantly belittling Rapunzel so she would never develop self-confidence. Every time Rapunzel expressed curiosity about the outside world, Gothel gaslit her into believing she was ungrateful or naive. In real life, this is what emotional manipulators do. They make their victims feel guilty for wanting more and afraid of exploring their own power. Step 3. Convincing Rapunzel to stay, even when the door is open. When Rapunzel finally leaves the tower, she experiences conflicting emotions, joy and guilt. She has been conditioned so deeply that she almost turns back, even though nothing is physically stopping her anymore. This represents how victims of manipulation often struggle to break free, even when the cage is gone. The mental programming remains. 3. How the swap is reversed. Rapunzel's awakening. Like all destiny swaps, the illusion only lasts as long as the rightful person believes in it. The moment Rapunzel starts questioning her reality, the power dynamic shifts. How the illusion collapses. Exposure to truth. Seeing the lanterns. The floating lanterns are symbolic of Rapunzel's true destiny calling her. Seeing them awakened something in her. She knew deep down she was meant for more. Recognition. The paintings in the palace. When Rapunzel sees the kingdom's symbol in her own artwork, she realizes she has always known who she is. This mirrors how people with stolen destinies often leave subconscious clues in their own lives. Confronting the manipulator, breaking the mental chains. When Rapunzel confronts Gothel, she finally sees her for what she is, not a loving mother, but a parasite. The moment she stops believing in Gothel's lies, Gothel's power over her collapses. This proves a critical truth. Manipulators only have power as long as their victims believe they do. 4. Lessons from Rapunzel's destiny. Swap. 1. Your real power cannot be stolen. Only hidden Rapunzel's gift never went away. Only her awareness of it was suppressed. Once she realized who she was, her power was fully restored. This means that even if someone has stolen your opportunities, your true gifts remain intact, waiting to be reclaimed. 2. Manipulators make you dependent on them. By design. Gothel never wanted Rapunzel to believe she could survive alone. This is how real-life energy thieves operate. They convince their targets that they are weak, incapable, or unsafe on their own. Breaking free is not just about escaping physically, but also about reprogramming your mind. 3. People who steal destinies cannot sustain them. Gothel needed Rapunzel. Her power was completely dependent on what she was stealing. This is how it always is. People who take what isn't theirs cannot maintain it without constantly draining the original source. Eventually, they collapse under their own deception. 4. The moment you see the truth, the lie dies. The only thing keeping Rapunzel in the tower was her belief in Gothel's lies. The moment she saw the truth, Gothel had no control over her anymore. This is the same in real life. The moment you recognize manipulation, it loses its hold. Final thoughts. How Rapunzel's story reflects real-life destiny swaps. Rapunzel's story is not just about a girl locked in a tower, it's about a stolen life, stolen identity, and the reclaiming of destiny. This happens in the real world when someone with power or influence manipulates another into staying small. A person with great potential is raised in an environment that teaches them they are weak. A manipulator convinces someone to hand over their talents, ideas, or resources. But just like in the story, a stolen destiny is never truly lost, only hidden. If you have ever felt like Rapunzel, like you were meant for more but were told you couldn't handle it, like you had to shrink yourself to survive, like you were being used for someone else's benefit, then this is your moment to wake up. You were never weak. You were never powerless. Your destiny was never lost, only waiting for you to claim it. It's time to leave the tower. Hi, I am Adeline Atlas, 11 times published author, and SOS, School of Soul has a brand new series, the AI and Future Technology series. Look, you know the world is changing, and no, it's not going back to normal. Normal is over, and what's coming next is beyond anything we were prepared for. The School of Soul, AI and Future Technology series includes 319 videos on 1. The Download Society, How Data Has Replaced Destiny. 2. Predictive Future. Your next moves aren't random, they're forecasted. 3. Social Credit Systems. The behavioral economy now governs access. 4. Hive Mind. Synthetic telepathy and collective algorithmic control. 5. Nanobots inside you. Medical, military, and programmable intrusions. 6. Grief Tech. AI-fueled digital resurrection and simulated comfort. 7. Uploading your mind, consciousness transfer, and data-based identity. 8. Deep fakes plus AI clones. The replication of reality and identity theft. 9. Quantum humans. The merger of biology with quantum systems. 10. Digital afterlife, where your data goes when you die. 11. Resurrection science, reviving life through synthetic methods. 12. Immortal science, the end of death as we know it. 13. Longevity science, gene editing, anti-aging, and bio-upgrades. 14. Designer babies, engineered perfection before birth. 15. Artificial wombs, birth decoupled from the female body. 16. 3D printing, printing organs, limbs, and even humans. 17. The humanoid era, the rise of synthetic beings among us. 18. Legacy humans, the slow phase-out of unmodified analog people. 19. Smart cities, algorithmic environments that watch and decide. 20. Cloud-based societies, citizenship without borders or bodies. 21. Hackable humans, emotion, memory, and behavior under code. 22. Biometric scanning, your body is your password and your prison. 23. Sex tech, intimacy reprogrammed by machines. 24. Extinction of gender, fluidity, deletion, and design of identity. Every topic is fully explored with real-world technologies, patents, case studies, ethical analysis, and future forecasts. These aren't someday discussions. This is already happening. Join the SOS School of Soul Vault to overstand the future before it's implemented on you.